Hi folks, doing Hero of None for your Mundus Minute on 2/8/2019. Tonight we're going to be going over news, luxury merchant, and golden merchant stuff. So first off with the news. ESO Plus is being offered now since February 7th until February 12th, giving access to crafting bags and DLC. My recommendation currently is to stock up on crafting mats, run DLC dungeons for skill points and helms, do sky shard hunts in various DLC zones, drop off extra furniture as you're going to get double space in all your houses, and participate in the Morrowind event. Morrowind event is going to be February 7th until February 18th, and during that time you should have enough time to get yourself 10 tickets. You're going to get 2 tickets per day by doing one world boss and 1 daily delve. You're going to get double drops from resource nodes, bosses, and daily events, and the new Dogwood berries abutting have also dropped. So go ahead, get into there and get those berries for your Indrik mount. Crown Store Showcase is on ElderScrollsOnline.com right now. You can take a look at the new Swarm Mother arms packs that are coming, the Huntsman motif that comes from March of Sacrifices, several costumes, and you can also take a look at the Telvanni Wizard Home that's on sale right now. Lore Master Lawrence Schick has left ZOS for family reasons and has left a farewell letter on ElderScrollsOnline.com. I personally would like to thank Lawrence for all his hard work and for so many years giving us different stories in ESO. He's been here since the start, and I do recommend, if you have time, take a look at the letter. Kind of nice. ESO has won several awards in 2018, including MMORPG Player's Choice Awards for Best MMO and Best Improved MMO, Massively's Best MMO Update or Expansion for 2018, and Game Informer's Reader's Choice for 2018. To celebrate, ZOS is giving back to the community 500 crowns that will be gifted to anyone that logged in between January 2017 until February 7th, 2018. So as long as you logged in within that time, you should be getting crowns on PC on February 11th and on console on February 13th. Now, there's also new PTS patch notes up on for 4.3.2 on ElderScrollsOnline.com PTS forums. And in there, you're going to see some adjustments to the new DLC dungeons, adjustments to the racial passives, updates to the champion system modifiers, and changes to several item sets. So go ahead, guys, go in there, take a look at all the changes coming up. Now, let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and Golden Merchant for tonight. So currently, it's mostly wedding stuff. As you can see here, you can make a lot of nice little wedding things. Out of all these things here, what I would probably recommend getting is some of these wedding blossoms here. They actually have a slight illumination, which kind of makes it nice for certain areas to illuminate them. But if you're really looking forward to a wedding, some of these other items here aren't that bad. You can get some nice effects out of them as well. But I'd probably say the blossoms here are something I see a lot of people use for illumination and just kind of making their house pretty. Now, on the Golden Merchant, for 150k, you have the Elegant Necklace, which is spell damage, magicka, and increase your light and heavy attacks by 20%. Actually, I see this used a bit for DK builds, especially heavy attack builds. Not a bad set. I'd actually recommend getting it for 150k. This set usually drops in, I want to say it's Grantwood. It typically drops, but don't overpay for it. I want to say it's either Grantwood or Aradon, actually. It's the high elf motif here, so one of those two. Probably one of the few I'd recommend here out of all the ones that are being on sale tonight. Next is Hatchling Cell. Physical resistance, spell resistance, health, and gain a damage shield equal to 20% of your maximum health for 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds. Honestly, not that great. If you're in PvP, maybe it could be okay, but this is gonna be half of that, and even then 10% of like 40k health, which would probably be a maximum, would only be like a 4k damage shield, and that's every 15 seconds. Not fast enough, in my opinion, for not fast enough and not large enough to really warrant it, you know. Now for 250k, Essence Thief, which comes out of White Gold Tower. Stamina, weapon damage, Oh, sorry, in Hatching Shell, this comes out of Shadowfen. Sorry. Now, Essence Thief weapon damage. When you deal light attacks, you have 50% chance to draw essence from your enemy. Collect the essences will heal you for 4,000, restore 4,000 stamina, and increase your damage down by 12% for 10 seconds. A lot of people I know will not recommend this. It's too much work trying to go collect that essence that's just sitting all around. So probably pass up on this one, especially for 250k. Mazaton. Health, stamina, magicka, and when you take damage while under 30% health, you heal yourself for 7k health and restore 6,000 magicka and stamina. Concur every 45 seconds. Again, another set that's just really not that great. Under 30% health, if you're in PvP, you're in execute range. You're way past execute range at that point. And in addition to that, the health given and the resources given really isn't a huge amount, and it's only 45 seconds on a cooldown. So yeah, I would definitely pass that up. Now for 100k, you can get the Choke Arm Thorns, which are used for healer builds. As you can see here, when you use a heal ability, you have a 15% chance to summon Strangler to heal you or an ally for 19k health over 4 seconds. It can occur every 10 seconds. And Celine's Arm Cops, which is actually a pretty meta stamina build for both PvP and PvE, which will let you deal melee damage. You have 15% chance to summon Primal Spirits and do about 15k physical damage. Honestly though, given that most of these are infused and not divines, I'd probably skip out on them. Maybe you want to get the one for AP, but you can get these by turning in keys and just gambling on it. So yeah, it's probably a bit easier. Just go ahead and use the chests and do some dungeons, guys. Anyways, that's Hero of None. That's the Mundus Minute. I'll see you all in Tamriel.